where it might go a little dry on you, but overall, that's one hell of a finish. Here we have the body that we already painted. It's already in clear. There was a little mark. Now listen, this body for the most part is flawless because I controlled the environment. You're not going to have to wet sand out all that often, and if you do, it's usually something that's in the very top of the coat. Now we had a little mark on the top. Give it a little 4,000 here. And it wasn't so much that there was a mark in the paint as there was something got dragged across the roof. Okay, we'll give it a little 6,000. This will take out that tiny little scratch. Give it a little 8,000. And we'll give it a little 12,000. Now you'll notice I'm going to dry this off just so you can see. See, you got a little bit of a milky situation going on here as compared to the trunk, which is fine, it's in clear. That is just from the sanding. Now, next step, we can shut off the water so you can hear me a little bit better. Little tiny piece of t-shirt. I love this stuff. This removes all the little scratches. And all you got to do is put a little bit on a t-shirt and just take it in and just short, small circular motion. And make sure you cover the whole thing. Take your time, as always. A little bit of patience there, Daniel, son. Everything will be just fine. Okay, got that in there. Take a nice soft piece, buff that up a little bit. Now your hood, your roof and your deck lid look the same. Now what I'm going to do, a little bit of the treatment wax. Now these products can be bought online or they can be picked up at the local hobby store. Okay, I got just a little bit of the treatment wax on it. Whatever the Novice 2 missed, which is not much of all, or anything I should say, this will catch and it'll put a shine. Now you can see the shine starting to come through. Once again, make sure you just nice short strokes. You don't have to press, you don't have to push in. There you have it. Beautiful shine. You can see yourself, you can shave in it. Now, Novice also makes a polish, Novice 1. I use this as a maintenance tool more than anything else. I will use the treatment when the car is being built, right after it's finished or right before I put the body on. From that time on, I use the Novice 1. What I love about the Novice 1, it's mostly silicone. I use it as a touch-up before I go to the shows. It also helps to shed the dirt and the debris that your car is going to pick up, or cars will pick up, I should say, at the shows from people walking by and looking at the models. I guess the best part of it is it allows no static electricity. Now, if I sat here and I rubbed and rubbed and rubbed with a piece of t-shirt, and I went like this over a little pile of dirt, I'd pick up particles from the electrostatic charge. Novice 1 eliminates that. So there you have it. Okay, there you have it. A body that's been properly prepared, shot with color, wet sanded, and cleared. End result, a mirror. If you follow the steps in this video, I guarantee your paint jobs will improve by 85%. Guaranteed. Just have fun with it, relax, just be patient. Take your time when you're working on it. For those of my little buddies that are into the RC world, I didn't leave you out and I wasn't going to forget you. These are two examples of what I did for my little buddy Ian Sang. You got the Blackfoot body, both this and the race body are antiques. Same method, follow the same path, Same principles, just working at a little bit bigger scale. My suggestion is, if you're going to do this, go with Badger touch-up gun or something similar, because you're going to have to put out a lot more paint than what you do with an airbrush. Smaller pieces, yes, these require a little bit more. Okay, that's it. That's the end of it. You've gone through the 4 steps. Proper environmental control. You learned about proper tools and products, what to use. These are what I use. You saw them being put into use. You know they'll click for you. Number 3, we've pretty much covered the aspect of kit preparation. A lot of you already know a lot of that. But then again, there's a couple tips and tricks you probably picked up along the way. That is the very most important thing when it comes to doing this the right way. If you put down a smooth finish on your body before you even put the paint, you're going to have a glass-like finish. And number 4, application. You saw me do it. I'm no rocket scientist. They would never let me in the door in the first place. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. It's not something to be afraid of. As I said, if you can use a spray can, you can use an airbrush. Now, I've got a whole bunch of people to thank for this. First off, I want to thank Testers Paint Company for providing me with a wonderful product that I've used my entire life, and I plan on continuing using it. As far as I'm concerned, bar none, that is the finest on the market. Now, Mr. Marks up in Canada, thank you, buddy, for providing me with these wonderful decals. I'd be lost without you. Don't even think about going out of business anytime soon. Gary Brannick, my friend, you got to keep on bringing me those custom colors. Between you and me and what we come up with, bar none, it's the best. Danny and Corey Bell, I want to thank you for the use of your garage. I'll tell you what, guys, it's a lot of fun being around you. Jimbo Walsh for getting me into this and then quitting and leaving me by myself. Thanks, kid. But hey, I'll tell you what, couldn't ask for a better bunch of friends. Lawrenceville Lunatic Club, education. Jackie Bowman, buddy, if it wasn't for you, a lot of this wouldn't be taking place. The fact that you take my cars all over the eastern seaboard for me, you're always there to discuss technical terms. You, along with John Snyder of Lockport, New York, you two are my backbone when it comes to that. Scotty Charles and the crew from A.B. Charles & Son, my home away from home. Scott, you've got all my retirement money tucked in your bank account. Thank you. Been going there since my dad carried me there in his arms, and I will continue to go there until the very end. Callie Ray Yost, thank you, darling, for suggesting this whole idea of the video. It was a lot of hard work. I hope it did your daddy proud. Kathy Lynch, I'd be lost without you in this, because without the t-shirts, the beautiful screen work, all the secretarial work, and the research that you did for this, it's a wonder you didn't blow up 2 computers instead of just 1. And last but not least, my buddy Jamie Myers for helping me do this. He did all of the producing. He did all the camera work. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hope this all works out, because we got another one in the can coming. Now, time for me to climb up on my soapbox. This is a comment directed towards clubs. Those of you that are putting on your shows, do not allow your members to participate in your own shows. Case in point, 2 years ago, attended an NNL. It was a ballot type judging. In other words, John Q. Public and the modelers judged on this. Of the awards that were handed out, which were 7, 6 of them were taken by the home club members. This is not acceptable. Guys, check your numbers in the following show. You were down almost 300 models. Take a clue from this. As for the other clubs, you have to pay attention to this type of thing. Be careful about your judging. Be careful about how you put your classes together. Make sure that everybody's on the same page. We want more people to participate in these shows. We don't want to drive people away. Now, as for parents, this is a message for you. In the days of videos, iPods, Wiis, all the electronic devices, do yourself a favor. Do your kids a big favor. Take your kid to a hobby shop. Buy them a model kit. I don't care what it is. Airplane, tank, truck, car, whatever. Buy them the paints. Take them home. Work on the kit together, shoulder to shoulder. Don't walk away. Stay there. Work with them. A model kit is an excellent educational tool. It teaches how to follow directions, discipline, It teaches hands-on experience, and also, and more importantly, it teaches a child to have a sense of self-worth and to take pride in something that they built. Okay, if you liked what you saw and you want to see more, you can come visit us at our website. It's oldmansmodels.com. At the end of the credits, it'll be there. On this site, you will find t-shirt sales, painted bodies, built-up model cars for sale, and also for your viewing pleasure. I think we're almost at a number of 70 cars. Believe me, the way I build, there's going to be a lot more coming. Also, if you like this video, we have another video that we're starting to put into production. It's going to be tips and tricks for show quality model cars, as in building tips. It's going to be almost 2 hours long. There's going to be a wealth of information. Yeah, I'm giving away a lot of my tricks, but not all of them. Now we come down to the very most important thing. To my 3 greatest accomplishments, my daughters, Jamie Lee, Lauren Nicole, and Callie Ray. Your daddy loves you above and beyond all measure. And I tell you that all the time, but now I'm telling the whole world that that's the way that it sits. Jamie Lee, thank you for my granddaughter. Lauren Nicole, I've got one coming in March from you. We'll just have to see how this all rolls out. Yo, Balsam Lady, may there always be a road for you. Your daddy is always here, and I will always love you. I'll see y'all on the tables. Hope you enjoyed this. Have fun with it. Take care.